This almost looks like Nobu. I thought Nobu was burned to death. Yeah, that's Nobu's weapon.
You still have scars to remember me by, I hope.
How is he still alive? Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And guess what?
Daredevil?
Yeah, it's time to get all Daredevil-y.
Alright. Yep. You almost hit me twice.
What do you think? I'm blind? I know where you are.
Good one.
So what's going on? What happened last time on Daredevil?
Let's see. What did happen? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's name. I forgot everybody's name. Karen walked in on Matt and Elektra was in his bed.
I love how that's like the first thing you think of when summarizing the show.
Elektra was in Matt's bed. Karen saw it.
You're such a woman. That's not even the most important thing that's been going on. Like, if I were to start, it's like, well,
some sort of like secret society
hand. Stick is back. He saved their lives because Elektra and him found the hand.
Made up. It could all be made up.
Meanwhile, Frank is in jail and he met Fisk.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the episode. At the end of the episode, Matt and Elektra were like, let's be together. You're the only one that knows me. You think I'm good.
And then she killed a guy.
And then she slit the throat of the
and she's like, oh shit,
the
guess
ninja
I'm not a good person.
in his apartment.
I'm a bad
Matt
person.
just got shot through the chest with an arrow.
Yeah.
And then got slashed. So
Matt's
he like
gonna
passed
die.
out. And then Stick is like, let's go find the army. Let's go to the wall.
Okay.
And him and his driver took off.
Why do you even bother asking me? You know what happens.
But no, Elektra was in Matt's bed when Karen came over. That's the thing you remember.
That seems like the only important thing.
Which happened before they went back to court.
No.
Yeah, because Karen went to get Matt for court. And Matt went there to try and get Frank to tell him his story.
Oh, yeah.
And
Matt and Foggy
I'd do it again.
Matt and Foggy are breaking up again.
Yeah. So what's next?
Who knows?
Should we jump in and find out?
I guess.
See if Elektra and Karen become friends or something?
Not gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, subscribe, come hang out with us for Daredevil.
Yeah, and check out our Patreon link down below for more early access to our videos. One comment, access polls, helps people watch this. Links down there. Check it out. Let's watch Marvel's Daredevil.
Here we go.
Inmate 55467, Fisk, Wilson.
Flashback?
Yep.
Everything off. Clothing and personal items in the bin.
Of course he would just pay people off in jail, right? Like, he's probably got a cush in there.
He's taking his time.
Newbies wear white.
That's yours.
That's the first guard to die.
Newbies wear white.
We've already seen him in his cell. They ended last season with him looking at the wall in his cell, so...
Full circle, there it is.
We need you to keep your head down and avoid trouble while you're in here. It's the best move, Mr. Fisk. In fact, it's the only move.
So keep a low profile.
So I'm here to make myself crystal clear. There's only room for one of us in this prison. It ain't gonna be you, not ever. Because I'm the kingpin of this bitch.
Challenge accepted.
Right.
Fisk was probably like not even thinking about that guy until he decided to step up.
He doesn't like to be threatened.
No.
Just wanted to meet. You know, in here, guys like us need to stick together.
Blue collar crime or white collar crimes.
Look, what I mean is, we're not like these savages in here, that's all.
Yeah, you don't know who you're talking to. Fisk is a brutal savage.
2 men you were speaking to. Valdez brothers. They're your friends. Slim Pickens in here, but yeah. Do they have family? A mother. Should be alone for a while.
He's gonna make sure their mother's taken care of and have them have his back.
She's 62. She lives in Spanish Harlem. Needs her rent paid indefinitely.
What is this?
Untraceable.
He's buying protection.
Mr. Fisk, I warned you about getting involved.
He's not buying protection, he's supporting the people that are gonna back him. I mean, I guess
Same thing.
It's just backup. He's gonna kill this guy himself, I'm pretty sure.
He could, but it's if he's trying to stay out of trouble, it's easier to have other guys do the dirty work for you, right?
A deal with the Aryans to move product in the dog's territory, a hostile takeover. Does Dutton have connections with the Irish? Some heroin deal gone south. That was a while back, though.
Remember what he's wondering about the Punisher's victims, like...
Yeah, I'm trying to process that myself.
This guard you've spoken to, do I want to know what you'll be asking him to do?
No, just sending the message to Frank? Or no? Oh, yeah.
Just getting the face-to-face. Don't know what the message is, do we?
I see you got my message.
So you're gonna have Frank kill Dutton, so...
Well, I think he made Frank say those things in court.
You think so?
Well, the bailiff that was with him was that guy, and he said, remember what I told you. I don't know what, how, or why, or what, but...
Marvel's Daredevil.
Well, she does know the antidote, I suppose.
What's that?
She does know the antidote to that.
I think Stick's back.
It's like a whole cleanup crew.
What's going on? Somebody just cleaned up the Elektra's kill?
Yeah, that's what I just said. A cleanup crew. Can you hear me? Hello?
Where is he?
Stick. He left, remember?
Stick. The boy.
She had him removed.
It's a good thing I'm not on trial.
We need to tell the police.
What?
You're a member of an ancient organization of ninjas that was out digging a giant hole in Midtown Manhattan. Perhaps
it's okay for you to break into homes and beat the shit out of people, but it's not okay for her to kill somebody in self-defense. That you must call the police for.
He's Catholic. It's the mortal sin.
Yeah, well, that's between you and God, not between you and the court.
I wish I could tell you that I'm not going to pull my sword. But I will if I have to.
You want it to be good.
The law is the law. Like, him beating the shit out of people is still illegal. Right? Like, I just don't understand. Obviously, death is worse than beating the shit out of people, but they're both still illegal.
And you may say you want to be good for me, but that's not who you really are. Is it?
Oh, jeez. Whiplash. He's flip-flopping, isn't he?
Say something.
The hand will decimate your city.
Not if I stop him.
You'll die.
Yeah, maybe. This is a war I need to fight alone.
He just drives me fucking crazy. Because you cannot stop somebody by just beating the shit out of them a bunch of times. Right? Like, that's not how it works. Criminals will continue to be criminals unless you can either put them in jail or kill them. You can't just beat the shit out of them and expect them to stop. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, the ancient order of ninjas isn't going to go to jail.
And we all know how great of a lawyer he is these days. Pretty shit, actually. So.
I've crossed paths with your attorneys before. Needless to say, I'm not a...
He was benching 500 pounds.
He's a big guy.
You said closure. What'd you mean?
There's a man.
He's rounding up the ones in those gangs that he's been trying to kill that are just locked up.
This man. He most definitely had a hand in the massacre in the park.
Oh, he's
playing him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't help. Shitbag has been mob bosses.
Has been.
You heard what I said.
But the war you waged on New York City, it got you nowhere. I'm offering you something no one else could.
A way to continue it in here.
The Shiv is the best I can offer. Something tells me you'll make do.
Frank's got to know he's being played, right?
Yeah, but does he care?
There's no way Dutton is actually connected to anything that Frank's looking for.
We need to think about our priorities to decide how to proceed with Nelson and Murdoch.
You talking about our firm? Or are you talking about our friendship?
For a while, they went hand in hand.
I think you're right. I think putting some distance between us is smart. What? Isn't that what you wanted?
No, he wanted you...
That's why you came.
I came to talk to my friend, not the vigilante.
They're the same person, Foggy. As we speak, there are horrible things happening in this city.
Of course.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you so.
You don't get to create danger and then protect us from that danger.
Yeah, I know. I just find him just so obnoxious.
And to be honest, I'm done apologizing to you for who I am. If I'm holding you back, then you should consider closing the office for good.
You are very clearly holding the whole situation back, right? Like, he's contributing 0.
Well, at least he tried on the last day.
With 0 preparation.
You're better off without me.
No, I mean, he'd be better off with you if you just were a lawyer instead of...
Well, I think what the show is lacking right now is the Hand's motivation and ultimate goal. Like, if Matt's actually fighting to actually... Like, we don't know what the Hand wants to do right now.
No, because it's made up.
If they want to blow up the city, though, and he's fighting to stop that, that justifies his actions.
Yeah. It's too bad it doesn't exist.
What? It doesn't exist? We've seen the Hand.
Have we?
Yeah.
With the little ninjas running around?
There was
Those
like
were the
a
Hands?
dozen ninjas chasing him in a car last episode. We just have no idea what their ultimate goal is.
Foggy, look, he was. He was there. What if he is our John Doe?
Karen, let it go. The trial is over.
Back on top, this would do that.
There is no Nelson and Murdoch. Look around.
Maybe there's a Nelson with like a really awesome paralegal.
He's either not capable or not willing to make room for anything else in his life.
I should have warned you.
No, you shouldn't have. Look, if Matt doesn't want to share his life with me, that is between me and him.
At least Karen's not holding it against Foggy for keeping Matt's secret again from her. She understands that it's up to Matt to let him know, or let her know, right? Oh, Jesus.
What do you know about the Hand?
I don't. Please, I'd rather die. They destroy everything that gets in their way.
I need to know what they're planning.
Planning. It's already been done.
What's been done?
Nothing. It's impossible to get inside.
Take me there.
Oh, boy. So the Hand's already done with... I guess their hole was pretty deep.
Digging a huge hole.
Well, I think this is the John Doe the medical examiner said he covered up.
Said when?
During the Frank Castle trial.
That was off the record.
Good lead, right? You just want to take off, right? I mean, it's sort of like a pitcher going to the 8th inning with a no-hit shutout and just walking away. But I have to tell you, in the last week, I've gotten about 10 phone calls from people who want to know where I'm getting my information.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is he offering her a job?
I pull some strings. We find out the last known address of medical examiner Tepper, and maybe you'll be more willing to have a conversation outside of the courtroom.
Would talk to me?
No, to us. Karen, to us. Don't get cocky. You're not that good yet.
He just wants her to be his source more.
Yeah.
Is he actually gonna do it?
Does he seem like the kind of guy that hesitates?
No hesitation at all.
We gotta talk.
That guy's not gonna know anything about what he's gonna ask him.
You want to be alive to see him? Stay here.
Daredevil's got to save another son from a drug house.
Apparently.
Sir, I know your testimony in the case against Frank Castle hurt your career.
He's probably dead. Oh, not dead.
You're a target because of what you know. Because whatever it is, they want to keep in the dark.
His wrists look like they've been bound.
This place is not where your story ends.
Yeah, what happened to his wrists?
John Doe wasn't a criminal, and he wasn't some innocent bystander in the park either.
Was he a
He was an
competent
undercover cop.
Oh.
It wasn't a massacre, asshole. It was a sting. What? Feds infiltrated one of the gangs, I'm not sure which. They were after the man in charge, the man who organized the whole damn thing. Who's that? Who said I want a name? And all I know is he had a line on pure heroin. She had shipped from the Middle East. They called him the blacksmith.
The blacksmith? For a second there, I thought he was going to link it back to Fisk.
That's all I know. I swear to God.
So that's why the DA's covering it up, because it was supposed to be a sting operation and went south, and a bunch of civilians got shot in the crossfires.
This crusade of yours, it's never gonna end, right? Right?
Got what he needed.
I was waiting for him.
It was a setup.
Open the door.
And now they're going to try and erase him.
Use the big bad wolf to take out the head honcho, and then...
He doesn't even have a shiv anymore, does he?
Nah.
I couldn't have done it without you.
I think they have underestimated Frank Castle, though.
Oh shit, he got stabbed in the arm. Ooh. Ooh.
There's another, like, 7 murder charges.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Oh, there's still one more.
Last one.
Oh. Frank is just really good at killing.
He's a monster. There's one guy just standing there.
There was?
There was feet in that cell just...
He's just like, seriously?
Open up!
I felt like he hardly got hit in that whole fight either. Oh, was he the blacksmith? He was just tasting heroin there.
So the hands involved with
What's behind Frank's?
the heroin stuff, the black... What was it called? The blacksmith?
The blacksmith? I think that must be the blacksmith. Maybe not.
Juo Sagero. Sagero.
I mean, the only character that we've met that is similar to a blacksmith is the guy that made his suit.
Yeah, I don't think
he's the blacksmith. So either, but
I am not afraid to hurt you.
I know you're not. But you are not the only devil who will walk these streets.
What's in the basement?
The rising is coming.
An actual devil?
What did he just hear?
An evil demon creature? That's why they had to dig a hole so deep. They were trying to get to hell.
Actual hell of Devil's Kitchen.
That's blood.
Huh.
I don't know. But I can tell by that look in your eye that you're not going to get any rest till you figure it out. When I camp out in here, it's all yours.
At Ben's old office?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Are you serious?
I'm very serious.
He's giving her Ben's office.
She already find us another job?
Yep. I think she just got hired.
What's in there? Does Ben actually know about her past?
Did you
read that? Yeah, I read it. Look, Ben didn't care, and I don't either.
She killed somebody in an accident when she was 16.
Yeah.
It's like her deep, darkest secret, and Ben knew all about it and didn't hold it against her.
Right.
That's a weird solitary confinement.
It's like an octagon cage.
Go now!
I thought he only had one guard under his thumb. I guess taking out Dutton changed that.
As if the moment we walk through these prison doors.
He tried to have me killed.
Dutton admitted to some involvement in your tragedy.
Why am I still alive?
Because plans change.
Because those idiots couldn't kill you.
But then I saw it. With my own two eyes.
He was standing up there watching the whole fight.
You don't let that go to waste.
No. No, you don't.
Oh, shit. So, is Fisk lucky he's handcuffed? Or is Fisk going easy on him?
You want me on the outside, so I step on every piece of shit I see. That way nobody gets strong, and city's yours for the taking.
Something like that, yeah. For your family. For them.
Well, that's something he can understand.
No. Next time I see you, only one of us walks away.
Yes, of course. I'm counting on it.
So they have an agreement, but they also are enemies? And Frank got the picture real quick. You want me outside to keep everybody weak, so when you get out,
he can just
step back into...
It's easy.
They're on the same page real quickly.
How do you explain that kind of breakout, though, you know?
Well, it's Frank Castle.
They're feeding some sort of ancient creature.
Blood.
Yeah.
What are they feeding blood?
This thing in a tomb thing. Sarcophagus looking thing.
Stan, we're gonna get them all out.
My boy. Oh, my boy.
Are they all virgins or something? It's like
virgin blood. I want to know what's in the flipping box.
some sort of ancient demon creature.
Oh shit!
Get down.
They weren't finished.
Pretty close. Oh, he didn't die?
Your condition is grave. That your lungs are filling with liquid.
Not yet.
But you won't suffer alone. I'll be here. Because you were right. In prison, there's only room for one kingpin.
He wants him to know as he's dying that he won.
Yeah.
This is the...
Oh. They tried to subdue him. Beat the shit out of one of their own.
They just let him walk out, huh?
They even sent a car for him.
This almost looks like Nobu. I thought Nobu was burned to death. Yeah, that's Nobu's weapon.
You still have scars to remember me by, I hope.
How is he still alive? Oh boy. It's like a big vase.
It's like a sarcophagus. It's like there's somebody in it.
Wait. You're dead.
There is no such thing.
There's no such thing as death? Well, he was burned. And he's going down the elevator.
At this point, I'm grateful for the Punisher storyline because I like it better than the Daredevil storyline at this point. Yeah.
Well, it feels like they're going to come full circle and come back around to each other because I feel like...
Well, eventually, but geez.
Whoever Matt's hunting down is going to be the ones that were behind Frank's family, this blacksmith. I feel like they had some connection to the hand somehow.
Oh, probably. But apparently everything has a connection to the hand because it's an ancient demon cult that does nothing but bad things. So, of course.
What's in that vase?
A person.
Person? Yeah. It makes me think of Blade.
I don't think it's a vase. I think it's a coffin.
Yeah, that makes me think of Blade, but I don't think Blade has anything to do with it. Because Blade's Marvel as well, right? And it kind of...
Blade's a good guy, though, not a bad guy.
I know, but seeing something like that, like this old coffin, like urn, makes me think of vampires. And who does Blade hunt, right?
Yeah.
So, but Blade has nothing to do with this show. But it
could be a vampire in there, though.
It would have been cool to...
Ninja vampire?
If they had the rights to Blade to bring him in somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, we do know Blade fights with Elektra eventually.
He doesn't listen to...
What did you say?
What? It's very clearly a ninja vampire is inside there.
Okay.
And you're just going on and on and on about Blade.
I just made a joke about eventually Blade fights with Elektra.
Yeah.
In Deadpool and Wolverine.
Right.
In the multiverse. But yeah, I do agree that Frank's storyline... I'm excited.
And Karen. It's the only thing keeping me in it at this point.
I agree with you. I mean, the show's Daredevil, but the most interesting strings of this whole plot line are what Karen's trying to uncover, which is linked to Frank as well, and what Frank's trying to do, and then bring Fisk in, and just their whole interaction's interesting. I think Daredevil will come around.
I'm sure it'll get back to normal. I just am annoyed with him right now.
It's we don't know what he's hunting. That's the weird thing. Like, we don't know what Karen and Frank are after, but we know their motivation is just in our mind because it's revenge and vengeance for his family. Matt's goal is this huge shadow organization that we have no idea what they're up to, what they're doing, but it all feels connected to me somehow.
Yeah, we still have to watch another episode?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's stop talking and watch another episode.
Let's do it. Let's watch some more Daredevil.
Here we go.
Matt tipped off Mahoney.
They need blood, is what they need. They need more blood. Is the blood all the same type, or is it all different types?
I don't know if that matters, but...
It absolutely does if the thing is human. If it's not human, then I guess maybe it doesn't matter. If it's a vampire, it probably doesn't matter.
You see anyone down there?
No. But you can start with the Yakuza.
Start with?
Yeah.
Shit.
All things as close as now. Take them to Metro General. I know someone there we can trust, but no one can know you're bringing them in.
I'm on it. I just know someday I'm gonna tell you how to do your job.
I'm surprised Matt's still walking. I guess he also didn't want to tell him that's the hand. He doesn't give him too much information.
Because no one knows what the fuck the hand is.
Thanks for this.
Thank administration. It's taken 6 months to remodel this wing.
Anything?
Details?
Our mutual friend.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Holy shit. What? She's got no prints.
Burned him off with acid.
What kind of junkies do this? I think this was done to them.
Yeah.
We got the one guy's father there.
You! And here I was hoping my day would get worse.
It's complicated.
Always is with you.
You remember the last time you patched me up?
They need blood. Tell her that. Start with that. They need blood. They're out of blood.
Someone may still come to kill them.
And the people who gave them aid?
Most likely.
Cool. Way to set her up.
Plus, you could still send them away.
You know I can't do that.
Thank you. That's why I came to you.
I would punch him in the face.
I want this out across all 5 boroughs. And get some additional units to the courthouse and city hall. Do it. Move.
Mahoney's radio just went off.
The Punisher. He just escaped.
Well, him and Matt should be on friendly terms, right? After the last
You would think.
run-in. Way to park inside the lines, folks.
Miss Page? Yeah. Agent Gallagher, follow me. I'll get you through security as quickly as possible.
Not even Frank could have orchestrated an escape that quickly. How's that even possible?
Guessing that's what the district attorney wants to ask us.
Reyes wants to blame them.
Yes, the whole case has been a disaster. I'm sorry I pulled you guys into it.
Don't be sorry.
Miss Page, come with me. Mr. Murdoch, I'll be right back.
According to my buddy Reyes.
It was Karen's gonna be like, oh, I see you got a new wound I didn't see you with last time.
Into some country club. They were burying him in their highest security control unit. With all the other rock stars on cell block D.
How long ago they realized Fisk's in the same prison?
That could you please have a seat? Please.
Is she actually gonna be nice?
That would be new.
Central Park. Castle and his family, I screwed up.
Frank Castle's family being gunned down is not a mistake. It's a massacre.
Wait, I swear to God, if I had any idea that people might get hurt, I would not have done that.
Your office, we're part of it.
She would not just give up that information so easily.
I greenlit the operation. Civilian traffic and all.
And it oh so predictably all went to shit.
I found this in my daughter's backpack before sending her off to school.
X-ray of a skull.
Oh boy.
This is hard to understand, but he has his own internal code.
I'm sorry. Am I supposed to trust that? I don't care how much time you spent in an interrogation room with him. He's coming after my child.
No, he's coming after you. He would not kill a child.
Not innocent.
Mm-mm.
I just want to keep my family safe.
Get down!
Shit. Foggy got hit.
DA's dead.
So let me check on Foggy.
Stay down, buddy. You would think if they were worried about her life, they wouldn't put her in a room with a...
Window?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd put her in an interior room where there's... That seems like security 101 to me, but... Like, avoid windows.
Are we gonna even see where Frank is? If it was even him, we didn't see the shooter.
Mm-mm.
I have to find him, Foggy.
Good idea. Strike now while the police have his whereabouts narrowed down to the island of Manhattan.
I know where to start.
You always know where to start. Just never know when to stop, man.
I'm not asking for your permission. All right? I'll see you.
I almost don't think it was Frank.
Yeah. That seems too easy, right?
Somebody planted the skull in his backpack, and then it's like the blacksmith was playing her or something, whoever the blacksmith is.
She was altering medical records, police reports. Getting sloppy every time. I'm gonna get the hell out of town for a while. If I were you, I'd do the same.
I mean, he could have ordered the hit. He's next in line. He's a pretty good suspect. He could be making up all this shit about her. And...
I mean, he had access to that x-ray.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go talk to Fisk.
Mr. Fisk requested that I accommodate your particular disability.
How nice of him.
You will not come into physical contact with Mr. Fisk. You will not discuss your conversation with Mr.
It's
Fisk.
upside down.
On the left.
Do you know the sound of Fisk's heart signature?
Frank Castle is a killing machine, and you set him free, which means you're aiming a loose cannon at someone, and we both know it.
And you can prove that in a court of law.
Where is Frank Castle?
Not here.
Did you have anything to do with his release?
You don't have to answer that. No, I didn't.
He's lying.
You asked me if I remember the art gallery. I do. I remember her very well. She's out of the country. She wants to come back.
Has he talked to Vanessa?
She will never come. And you'll never leave. You screw with me now, just a little bit, and you'll never really be with your one and only Vanessa ever again.
Oh, shit.
Yes, the son of a boxer. You, Mr. Murdoch, and Franklin Percy Nelson.
No, I put you here, not Nelson.
No,
I did it.
The two of you took the laurels. You'll both take the blame. I'll chop both the heads off of that snake, and I'll spend more than $6 on postage.
Oh, jeez.
If you're worried that Frank Castle will wreak havoc on Hell's Kitchen.
Jesus.
Time's up, Mr. Murdoch.
Do you think
Good work, Matt. Nailed
Matt
it.
wasn't fighting back to not give away?
No, I think Wilson Fisk is fucking strong.
Yeah, but I felt like Matt started to fight back and then stopped.
He just put an even bigger target on him, and Foggy's back now.
I think that target was already there. He just knows about it now.
So, was this Frank Castle?
That's what I want to figure out.
What does your gut tell you?
No, my gut is the last thing I can trust. I need facts.
Okay, agreed.
All right, so if Castle did this,
I'll probably still hold up at that shit-ass motel.
Right, so I was gonna go over there now.
Not alone, you're not.
Where is Frank? See, even they're questioning if it was him or not.
Mm-hmm. Vanessa or Electra.
Allegra.
Tequila.
Electra.
Mezcal, if you have it.
Is this the bar at the private jet hangar?
Mm-hmm.
Pour commencer, oui. Mais ça me fatigue vite.
Je pourrais faire le coup d'un bain?
Un bain pour deux?
Bien sûr.
C'est gentil.
He's got a bath on his plane?
Trop mieux. Donc New York, c'est fini. Bonjour.
Is he the blacksmith?
C'est marrant. I thought your name was Electra.
Are you gonna try to kill me?
Something like that.
It's rude to keep a girl waiting.
So you think that's the blacksmith? They did say they had Middle Eastern sources for his heroin, right?
He's not Middle Eastern, he's French.
No, he said it. Her accent was French. Not that he was French.
He was speaking French.
That doesn't mean he doesn't know multiple languages like Electra.
All signs point to Frank Castle.
No, it's not his style.
Wait,
No, really, I know him.
What do you mean not his style? Come here. Code of honor that you understood. It was never there.
You think I projected?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
You would never have pulled this patriarchal shit with Ben. I can take care of myself.
You're right. And I'll never make that mistake again.
Yeah. That's what got Ben killed.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah.
Get the files.
Hard to make that argument when Ben's not here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with Karen. I don't think this is Frank.
I agree as well. I don't think it's Frank.
Did we ever see Frank shoot the Irish pub?
No.
So we don't even know if that was... Maybe they've been framing him from the get-go.
Could be.
I don't know how to repay you.
Trust me, Billing will find you.
Even though they're off the books, Billing will find you.
Right.
It's going to be better now.
He's gonna kill his dad.
Always the last place you look. But you knew I was coming, huh?
I heard you. 3 stories down.
You do know that sounds creepy, right? Aren't you gonna ask me how he's doing?
He's fine. He's watching the game. Jets are up 7-0. We just changed the channel.
The hit was clean. In and out.
Talking about Foggy?
Yeah.
Maybe you need to start thinking about climbing down off that cross of yours and spending some time with us normal people for a change.
Claire says all the things that you want to say to him.
Yeah.
Go be with your friends. Stop doing this.
One of our doctors thinks that maybe they were being used to incubate the substances in their systems.
Kept them alive.
Chemical farms that can be tapped as needed. You look like hell, you know that? And you're standing up here freezing your ass off playing guard dog, and what you really need
is a nap.
Flailing here. A dead guy, a guy I witnessed burned to death, is somehow back in Hell's Kitchen. All right, on top of that, Frank Castle kills the DA and Wilson Fisk runs the prison that I sent him to.
How do you know that?
I went there.
I got my ass kicked by him.
Jeez, I thought it could work. I did. The law. But it feels useless. Everything I do just gets undone.
Yeah. Welcome to the party.
No more law. No more friends. At best, they're a distraction. At worst,
he's going full stick.
He's got to pick one way or the other. He can't have it both ways.
You may feel like you are a ship lost at sea, but if you isolate like this, then you really will be.
You'll be Elektra.
Come say hi. That's all you gotta do.
He's not gonna do it.
Well, not in that costume. She tried. Claire's just you in the show.
Rational, logical.
Supportive. And honest.
You live alone?
You want to ask me out or you want to wait outside?
Uh-oh.
Officers?
Is it Frank?
Hands on your head, Frank.
It wasn't me.
Hands on your head or I will unload this thing, I swear to Christ!
He can just take it from you. He's good at this. Wasn't him.
Oh, she was the next target.
But not Frank's target.
Leave me now.
I think what's he doing there though? Just was he been waiting for Karen to show up?
Does Fisk have someone on the outside that's doing all of these killings?
Yeah.
But knowing that Frank will have to be taking the fall for it.
Yeah, Fisk is still playing him by saying, I'm going to let you out, and then I'm going to make you the fall guy for all of the things I want to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Miguel, I'd like to re-examine Matthew Murdoch's files.
Yes, sir.
He's like, he hits harder than a normal person.
That wound is like, that guy actually got a good hit on me. It reminds me of something.
Mm-hmm. There were other people in this bar, and now it's just the two of them going at it.
Maybe it's his bar. They weren't fighting when we left them last time, right?
No.
Ted, where's the corkscrew? Uh-oh.
Youch.
That's what would happen if you tried to armbar me.
Oh.
Oh, is that where she gets the size? Is from this guy?
Stick did.
Stick did.
Stick sent him? I don't know. Is Stick the blacksmith?
Could be.
Well, the hand's at the hospital.
No. Nobu's at the hospital.
Yeah, Nobu's part of the hand.
We don't know that.
These guys are the hand, babe.
Okay, we still don't know what the fuck the hand is.
They're ninjas.
Oh shit, there's lots of them.
Shit is getting real. Oh, they're Black Sky. Right? Is that what...
What did you...
They got some weird powers. I'm thinking they're like the boy that...
The boy that Stick killed.
Stick killed last season.
Mm-hmm. Someone please explain this.
They were draining their blood for something that they're feeding because of their powers.
Back away from the window, Foggy.
I feel like Foggy's gonna get the... Foggy's gonna be like, okay, I understand what Matt's fighting for now. With there's flipping a dozen ninjas storming the general hospital right now.
So weird. Could we just get to the whole point of this whole Foot Clan thing?
The hand.
Right.
Yeah, that's the only thing we don't know is we still don't know what the hand is doing.
Nope.
But we have 3 episodes left in this season.
We're never gonna know.
But it seriously feels like these last 3 episodes are just going to be like
nothing but demon children.
Yeah. Like Fury Road nonstop action.
Hmm.
I'm glad Frank and Karen are
okay.
Yeah. And together now.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that Frank was being framed. Is it Fisk? Somebody working for Fisk once he let Frank out?
I think so.
Or is it any way connected to the hand? Because we know Fisk was working with Nobu, but I don't think Fisk knew who the hand was.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's more like it's more likely connected to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
The whole Fisk.
The hand? Or
no,
the
not
Fisk
the
stuff?
hand. The Fisk and Punisher stuff is more likely connected to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Which may also be connected to the hand shit, I guess. I don't know. I mean, they'll have to bring it full circle somehow.
Yeah.
I hate not knowing. I hate it when my guesses don't feel right, you know? Like
That just means
usually my guesses feel right.
That just means it's good writing. When you can't guess it, it means it's good writing.
Means it's different. Doesn't follow traditional patterns, that's for
That
sure.
makes for good writing. It's not formulaic. It's not cookie cutter, same shit you've seen every day.
That would make it
original
unique.
storytelling. Are we going to have Elektra, the Punisher, and Daredevil all fighting on the same team by the end of the season?
No. Maybe next season.
It's also weird. Stick is the one that's trying to kill Elektra now because she chose Matt. But why is Stick focusing on Elektra when he's got the hand to worry about? I don't.
Very.
It feels like Frank, Elektra, and Matt aren't connected with who they're fighting. But at the same time, I feel like it has to be connected, right?
I think traditional story writing would say that they must be connected somehow.
Yeah.
So either they are, and this is just your typical story writing, or they aren't, and we're looking at 2 unique situations.
Okay. If you say so.
Weird.
Yeah. Well, you got any other thoughts on these last 2 episodes?
Not really. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite storyline so right now?
Punisher.
Punisher?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he just stay out of prison after, like, he gets away?
Well, yeah.
Anything
There's a
else?
whole Punisher movie series, right?
Yeah. He doesn't serve his time. Well, it probably comes out if he was framed for these last 2 murders with the... Maybe all of the stuff was framed, and that's why he was...
We saw him kill the Mad Dog guys.
Oh, yeah.
Like...
Yeah, I mean...
And he just killed 7 guys in prison.
Oh, yeah, but that's self-defense.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I feel like there's something more to... All the things that Frame was being charged with, I don't think all of them are his.
I'm not saying that all of them are, but there's enough of them that he was
They
charged with.
Well, it's not 38 murders, but yeah, it's about 12. But, yeah. Huh.
He definitely did the cartel hookums.
Well, we never saw him. We never saw him do that.
This is true. All right.
The only time we ever saw him, it was when he was fighting... He was blowing up the Dogs of Hell's one base, and he just blew up their bikes, and then Matt beat the shit out of all of them because Matt knocked Frank out, right?
I don't know. Don't care at this point. I'm ready to
The
be
only
done
person we
talking
saw
about
and see
it.
was Grotto. He killed Grotto on the roof when Matt was chained up.
Okay, whatever you say.
Huh.
Don't know. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, we'll know by the end of the season, I bet.
I also just don't think it's relevant.
Well, what should people comment on after these 2 episodes? Which thread is your favorite storyline of this moment of the season? Frank's, Elektra's, Matt's, Karen's, which is now linked with Frank's. Let us know.
Thanks for hanging out. Come back next week for 2 more episodes.
Yeah, and check out our Patreon link down below for early access to reviews, fun comedy access, polls, up to pick over next. Links on there. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.